Hey, what's up, guys? I found the best deck in Clash Royale to reach 15,000 trophies and conquer the seasonal arenas. So right now, we are going to be sitting at 12,900, and if we scroll all the way to the top, there's the Checkmate Arena at 15,000, and you get the rank ticket if you get all the way up there. You get a lot of rewards, so it is worth playing this. If you don't play this every season, you are kind of missing out on some nice rewards, especially elite wildcards and all that other stuff. So we're currently pretty close. I mean, you get 150 per win and you lose a lot each loss. Anyway, let's break down the deck. Essentially, Evolved Furnace is replaceable. You could run Evolved Witch. There are a lot of different things that you could do. You could even put in an Ice Wizard in there instead of the Ice Spirit if you really wanted. So then you're having more poison bait. But essentially, the opponent cannot poison the Furnace because then the graveyard unleashes mayhem. If they decide to poison on the graveyard, then they can't really counter the Evolved Witch or the Goblin Hut. The only non-negotiable, I guess, is the Evolved Knight. I guess if you really wanted to, you could put in an Evolved Valkyrie, but that's just not my preference or any graveyard player's preference if they're good at the game. Usually graveyard players, if they are using a cheaper card like the Evolved Knight that tanks for a lot longer, because when it's moving, it takes less damage. When it's stationary and stopped by the opponent, it will take more damage. It has a reduction when it's moving. So generally, if you're running a graveyard deck and you have a cheaper tank, able to tank for longer, it is definitely better than a Valkyrie. So that's just the order of operations anyway. The opponent won't be able to poison on the Goblin Hut either. So this is the deck. Let's get into it. Let's show you guys how it's done. This deck is way better the later the game gets. It is way worse at the start of the game. So do not do stupid stuff and spam at the start of the game and just randomly go into them. Like you can go Berserker. It's 2 elixir. It's one of the best cards in the game right now for its elixir cost. And yeah, we're going to straight up just poison this. Because I do have good graveyard answers, I like that. I have seen people play this deck with Cannoneer. I personally just like Princess Tower. It seems safer. Feels better in my shoes. We're going to get a Goblin Hut here and then immediately go for a Knight because I do not want to die today. I don't want to die today. There's our Spear Goblins as they whisk away. And then, yeah, I guess we force a log, which is okay. I'm going to go Furnace. Instead of graveyarding single elixir when you don't know what your opponent's deck is, it is almost always better to play safe rather than sorry, because you could lose games that you shouldn't lose. So what I try to do is I try to play like Cycle My Evolutions, trying to align the Furnace with the, the Knight and have them both at the same time. If you have 2 evolution cycle and you cycle one of them, you probably should cycle the other one, line them up, and then really stack up the maximum value here. He might zap on the Goblin Hut. I kind of expect him to. Still going to give us value. And guess what? Even if he does zap, we got the Knight to body block. So then the Spear Goblins are going to stack up. So that's nice. I could have just saved the Knight and not done that, but I really want one Spear Goblin to be behind the Knight to, kind of annoy my opponent a little bit more so that he has to respond with a unit. Oh, there's no way he's eating that. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured. So there's a lot of different options that we have here. I personally rather go Ice Spirit and make the Mega Knight jump and then go Berserker afterward. Okay, that did not jump, but it's fine. He's Berserker off to the side, so he's not able to get a good Fireball. Glorious Fireball, if you will. And Berserker's so good. It's such a cost-effective card. I could go Barbarrel here. Could also go for, like, Graveyard, since it is double elixir ramping up. But, yeah, honestly, I think with this card cycle, I probably Graveyard and just solo Graveyard. And then I can poison any support card that he drops, like Bats or Goblin Gang or anything. It's okay to go for a Graveyard by itself and get some damage and not overcommit, just to correct your card cycle. So I just wanted to let you guys know, especially against log bait decks, it's difficult to get units crossing the bridge. So a lot of times, more times than not, I will just do that play, and it's definitely better than doing anything else. Usually for the Furnace, I want to cycle it back as far as possible, but in this specific spot, I didn't. Oh, that's just going to die to the Musketeer, isn't it? Maybe it doesn't. No way, right? Yeah, no, it's dead. I was going to say, there's no way that thing survives. But we have Ice Spirit here, too, and we got another Goblin Hut, so even though this guy is getting a pretty annoying deck, because we have strong cards, it's not that bad. Also, we can go Knight here. Oh, I think I got a charge. That's kind of unfortunate. It's not the end of the world. We do have another Furnace here. And as you can see, I'm just playing safe. This is why it's the best deck for ladder, because no matter what you're playing against, you will win if you just play it remotely well and don't like all in and play like a moron. When I am an angry SirTag or an angry Jake, then I play way worse. I lose. But with this deck, if you play safe, you will win all of your games. I promise you that. I promise you that. He's going to go in for a Musketeer. We'll either Barbarrel it or poison. I think we'll poison. Ah, there's no Musketeer. There's no Musketeer found here. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Nice. So we can do this. Get the Ice Spirit to freeze everything. And the Ice Spirit stun is so freaking long. He's going to Fireball in this. We got another Furnace to the other side. And yes, sir, you guys know how it's going to be today. It's field day with the fire spirits. And then we got another goblin hut. So then his mini pack is just sitting there and screaming, "What in tarnation?" as a wise molt once said. And he's becoming molten lava right now. We are doing so much damage. And of course, we're going to go in for another graveyard in like 2 seconds. So we're just going to chuck a barbarian barrel, go for a graveyard, have the spear goblin hut still stay there, and then get him to Mega Knight right into the goblin hut. So that's fun. Unless it wants to do other devious, dirty things. Aw, that's kind of unfortunate. We do have to go in for our poison just to maximize our value. Down quite a bit of elixir, so we'll see what we can do here. I think I'm still able to defend. I want to gear up my goblin hut on the other side and then go for Prince, counter with a Ice Spirit ideally. Maybe we can stun everything as expected, and then we can just get back to another goblin hut, and then we're fine. As you guys can see, I might not even need another goblin hut. I don't know. It's too easy sometimes with this deck. So I'm going to be at so much elixir that even if the Prince hits, it doesn't matter. I can go for another Knight, go for a Goblin Hut up top so we can start spawning more Spear Goblins, go for a Berserker for the memes, Graveyard with a Bar Barrel, and this is complete control. As you guys can see, if you're playing ladder, I don't like losing games. I really hate losing games. Each game you lose, the opportunity cost is a win. You have to win a game to get back to where you were, and then win another game. So I'd rather play a longer game, guarantee the win, and then just push up. That's me though. You guys don't have to play like me. You could just play like really aggressive decks and just try to climb up as fast as possible. One thing that I've realized, especially when I get tilted or I don't play as well, I will throw more games than I should. And a lot of times these graveyard decks just guarantee me the W's though. That's why I do think it is the best deck for ladder. And if you ever lose a couple games, take breaks. Don't go for bad graveyards at the start and you'll climb up. And of course, if you like this video or if you appreciate the fact that I'm breaking down some of the mistakes that I made as a Clash Royale player that's been playing for freaking forever, definitely leave a like on the video. It helps me out. It lets me create more content. And yeah, appreciate everyone being here. Good morning, bro. It's actually, yeah, it is basically 1:39 a.m. right now. So yeah, I'm staying up to create 3 videos in a day. I literally did 3 live streams today. Kind of fun, but you know what? Be what it be. You know any good beatdown decks for rank? You can play pretty much any deck that you want as long as it's something that's played at top ladder. Usually what I would recommend is playing a deck like this that is guaranteed to perform well. Usually any of the decks that I put on my YouTube channel are good options if you learn how to play them. That means that you spend a lot of time playing them, practicing them, etc., you know? You don't want to just like grab a beatdown deck with Elixir Golem and then play it and then not know that it's a good deck and then play like Elixir Golem with Evolved Valkyrie, like freaking, I don't know, what would be a bad evolution? Evolved Valkyrie, Evolved Musketeer, or Evolved Valkyrie, Evolved Mortar. Something like that would just be like kind of weird, you know? You want to make sure that your deck has synergy. So that's what I would recommend. Also, we're going to just Ice Spirit and then cycle back to a Barbarian Barrel. It's always important to digest, like, see what cards you could get to and see if those cards can counter it, because you might be like, oh, wait, I want Ice Spirit here, and then use the, like, I don't know, Berserker against the mini-pack. It would just be bad. It would be less effective. Anyway, the thing that I talked about last time was cycling my Furnace in the back, because you get more time to spawn more Fire Spirits. It's almost always better to do that. You're just going to get more value from that perspective. Also drop our Knight really far back and see how this goes. Should be pretty good. Definitely to go for a Graveyard here in the right side and have the Barbarian tank and then have the Furnace pooping out the Spear Goblins. It's always interesting how many people are running Mini-Packer right now just because it is a strong card. But it's not scary for me. Yeah, that Mini-Packer probably is cooked, right? And the Fire Spirits are still spawning. So good. This deck is crazy work. Gonna kill the Dark Goblin and we're still pooping Fire Spirits. It's actually just unfair. It is a broken concept. The Evolve Furnace is good. The regular one is like mid. I would say it's okay. Like the regular one is good, but it's not as good. It's not even close to as good as the other one. Barbarrel's fine, and we'll just Ice Spirit on top of this. We're dropping our Ice Spirit far enough away that we don't get plowed by the Battle Ram. Wow, words are tough sometimes. We do win that interaction pretty hard, and then we have the Evolved Knight counter pushing, so I think in my best interest to Graveyard with that. More times than not, whenever I go for the Evolved Knight Graveyard, it makes me happy. So that's how I'm playing it today. It's going to do some damage. It's not going to do a ton, but it's going to do something. Forcing a Barbarian too, which is great. Good go Berserker. As you guys can see, look how controlled this game is for me. Like, this is very free. I will not lose this match. It might not be the most, like, you know, fast-paced win ever, but it is so worth it. And that's what we're going to do. I hope I don't lose a single game on our push-up. I think I can win every single game I play, all the way to 15, if I play well. We'll see. That's the goal today. That's the game plan. That's the strategies today. So we're going to Graveyard here for sure, because the Knight will allow us to win this interaction. The Barbarian won't extend far enough to hit the Dark Goblin, but I don't think he's going to stop it. And then we're going to poison. And we still have the Laxative Lad pooping out the Fire Spirit, so they do a lot of damage. Honestly, the Spirit Goblins on the other side are going to do even more, which is insane. But it is kind of fun. I'm going to go Berserker here, and I'm going to go Goblin Hunt. Could be more than enough to clean that up. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Speedy Knight, Speedy Knight. I don't have the Speedy Knight out here. I'm sorry about that, brother. I'm not about the Speedy Night life, apparently. I'm not about the nightlife. I'm a gamer. I stay inside. All right, so I'm just going to go Goblin Hunt here. And then I'm going to Graveyard as soon as I can. Usually, naked graveyarding is pretty solid, but I'm not going to go in for a graveyard because I don't have the ability to defend this. I don't have anything for the, whatever the heck it's called. The mini packet does one shot, by the way, if we don't kill that. I didn't have anything for the Dark Goblin, Spirit Goblins. Straight poison it. You guys might feel like you're a moron, but I don't care. I'm your guys' moron. I'm your guys' moron, okay? Let's win every single game as we play all the way up to the top. Let's go, baby. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. We go Goblin Hut here. Try not to overcommit. Fire Spirit should poop out some value. Humpty Dumpty is doing Dumpty stuff. But as you can see, we do win this game. So no worries, no stress, just good vibes and good wins. That's exactly how we roll, guys. We had a graveyard too with a poison. I feel like that would have done a lot of damage too. Tags the Clutch God. He showed us all last stream. Dude, last stream was awful. The thing that I hate about draft, whenever you play draft challenges, legitimately, sometimes you just don't get win conditions. I can show you guys real quick if I still have my battle log, but man, last stream was an absolute nightmare. That's why I decided to do another stream so I could end on a good note, so I don't have nightmares before bed, you know? You never want to play Clash Royale and just be miserable. I always want to do that like one last game mentality until I actually am happy. When I'm happy, then things are good. Then Clash Royale is vibing. If Clash Royale isn't vibing, I'm a sad sir. What can I say? It always sucks when the games like just don't go my way. All right, so I thought he would spell, but he didn't. Oh, there's the spell. All right, sure. Fireball doesn't even kill. We're fine. We get one little Spear Goblin, and we're up in damage because we poisoned. No, we're down in damage. Never mind. So this guy's got Fireball, Prince, and Cannon Cart. I don't really know what the deck is. It's probably some mid-ladder shenanigans. It looked like mid-ladder shenanigans. I guess it's not as much mid-ladder as I thought. We're going to win that interaction, and we have our Laxative Lad coming through. I definitely need a Barbarill here, though, because it's going to die. And that'll make me sad. It's going to hit my tower, I think. Maybe not. Oh, nice. All right, cool. Barbarill doesn't do anything, though. It's going to spend its time on the wrong stuff. We're currently winning the game by a little bit. Not bad, not great. It is what it is. We're going to roll with what we got and try to have a really high win percentage. So we're just going to Knight in the back and cycle to Evolutions and take the free poison on the Musketeer. So again, we saw Prince and Cannon Cart. Those cards are not that scary to me. I'm going to straight up poison the Musketeer and be okay with that. I can also go Furnace if I want. I think this is fine. This is definitely very, very good for us. We're going to go for another lower Goblin Hut because obviously the Prince is charging at me. I'm going to force out a Fireball, some spells, anything that he might have. I'm going to high Ice Spirit in case he spells or zaps or something. So then the Spirit Goblins don't immediately die. If the Spirit Goblins immediately die, Prince targets the Goblin Hut, then only one Spirit Goblin pops out. That's bad interaction. Remember, he Fireballed, so I can go for our Furnace. I can be pretty confident with that being a decent play. I can even Graveyard with this. Having the Furnace in the back and then identifying that our opponent doesn't have the right card cycle means that I have a very nice opportunity to go Graveyard here. I usually try to stack up both evolutions together, but because I have the Furnace counter pushing and I have Poison in cycle and it's double elixir, so I have enough elixir to justify this, and he doesn't have Mortar in cycle, this is like an awesome opportunity for us to apply as much pressure as possible and get more Fire Spirits that are going to probably piss him off a bit. I don't think he's very happy about that. We're going to go Goblin Hut, another Ice Spirit up top in case he has some spell that would be scary, but again, it doesn't seem like it, so we're fine. Going to go drop another Furnace here and be completely content with our situation because the Prince is dead. Also, I'm not reading chat as much during games. As you guys can see, like, I really do want to win all my games. So a lot of times when I read chat, I will actively play worse and I'll throw a game that I should not lose. And then it feels bad complaining about it and be like, oh, I shouldn't have read chat because it sounds like, you know, you're being like complaining or you're finding excuses. But I just want to let you guys know why I am not reading chat because I don't want to complain. I don't want to come up with excuses that people are going to be like, copium, copium. No, I just want to win every game. So we don't have any copium. We just have strict W's. Nothing but wins out here, boys. That's the goal. Could happen too. We're playing this well. I feel super controlled in these games, which is awesome. But it's also quality of the deck too, right? Like, if I'm playing a very good deck, it allows me to feel super in control. Like, this guy's cycling Musketeers at the bridge. He's cooked. He is cooked. And a Furnace. All right, I'm going to poison guards. He has to drop guards. He has nothing else. Furnace dies, which is fine, but the guards are dead. And then the skeletons are going to do a lot of damage to tower if he just lets it go. Berserker off to the side, always the play. We'll go Knight directly on top. Hopefully the Prince doesn't charge it. Probably shouldn't. We also have the Berserker going on the other side, so that's good. He's going to get damage, but it's fine. We just need to stop the Prince. Sometimes people try to stop all damage. Oh, do I stop all damage? I don't stop all damage. Nah, he gets one mortar shot probably. Which isn't even that big of a deal, to be honest. I have a laxative lad. And he has cycled his fireball, so we're chilling. I'm going to graveyard. I'm going to chuck a graveyard with the furnace. And I'll also have poison. And he has to drop guards. And this is just bad. Oh, he's going to go bats. That's even worse for him. That auto dies. Oh, wait, no, he got a poison out of me early. That wasn't super bad. That wasn't giga bad, but it's still bad. We get fire spirits in front. That might even jump tower. Oh my god, that's awful for him. Never mind, that was so bad for him. Holy hell, he just lost his furnace. Oh, sorry, he lost his cannon card. Alright, this is a good fireball if he was able to hit, but obviously he didn't. And we're just going to chuck another graveyard poison, probably because he has to go guards, and he's not able to. It's going to hit Spear Goblin, and then the furnace stays alive, and then the guards are pre-poisoned, so that everything's just dead. This was not close. This was not even remotely close, my dudes. We're going to go poison because it does take the tower, so... Okay. Not even going to waste our time with it, you know? It's too easy. Too easy with this deck. This deck is really good. It's not us. I'm not that good with, you know, Clash Royales right now. I'm just chilling at 2 a.m. and having a good time, and this deck is so good. This deck is so safe. It allows you to push up. We're currently winning simply because the deck is broken. That's the entire reason. These people are good. None of these people that I'm playing against are bad. This deck is actually just broken. So if you want a deck that will carry you, oh, wait. Do we have the matchup that I was talking about? Yeah, I was complaining about this. Like, you can play draft, and you can literally get, like, nothing. I had 3 Musketeers, Magic Archer, and the game said that that's a win condition. That's a joke, right? Bro had Goblin Barrel. I had, like, no small spell. I don't know how you can get a matchup where you don't have a win condition. It doesn't make sense how draft does that. And I didn't even get the option to pick the Goblin Barrel, you know? They literally, I guess, said 3 Musketeers a win condition. It's an outdated game mode that needs a change for sure. Can I donate $1,000 for you to show feet? Asking politely. Yo, I do that. That's too much money. I mean, I don't want to show feet, but bro, I had a video. I had a video of me playing with my feet. All right. I played Clash Royale with my tablet with my feet for free. It's on the internet for free. It was kind of funny. I think B-Rad did that too. Bro, I can't believe people spend that amount of money like for feet picks and stuff like that. That's a fetish that, I mean, you walk on feet. Aren't those things disgusting? Like, I understand a lot of other things. That I would not understand. Like, I seriously am disgusted by feet. I really straight up am. Someone that likes feet, please let me know why. Oh man, this is gonna be a bad comment section. I just screwed it. All right, I'm sorry. Never mind. Take everything back. But why is that a thing? Like, seriously. He's trolling. Yeah, I know he's trolling. I was literally joking about that because there's no way he would do that. But yeah, I do know that a lot of people actually do like feet, and it's kind of funny. Don't listen to the feet guy. You're worth more than 1,000. Damn. Okay. Yeah. No. I know my worth. I want 1,000 gems. That's what I desire. That's my deepest and darkest desire out here. And past Royale. Goblin Hut got nerfed, right? No, Goblin's still very good. They gave Goblin Hut basically a rework. They buffed it in a way too. So they gave it a nerf to the Spear Goblins or something, and then they buffed it. Like, Goblin Hut's still very, 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 very good. Usually people will look at a card and be like, oh, it's nerfed, it's bad. And then I'm like, no, it's still pretty good. I could graveyard here after the Ice Golem dies because he just tried to block me from crossing the bridge. But in reality, he cooked himself. I'm going to poison here, and I think we probably are in a phenomenal spot if we can just kill the Hog Rider. I don't even know if we do, but I hope we do. I think Berserker cooks, and then the Knight does a lot of damage because it's thick. It wasn't like the safest play on my end. I actually think I played really ridiculously risky, but it probably pays off. All right, so I'm going to Ice Spirit here. We'll see what we do. I'm just going to keep going Goblin Huts into him. Knight here as well. He'll probably go Musketeer, Hog Rider, stuff like that. You know, it's fine. It's not like he can Fireball and find his way through that, right? Dude, there's no way, right? There's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. You gotta calm down with that. You guys calm down with those shenanigans, brother. All right, we gotta do this. And then just straight poison. The straightest poison that you've ever seen. No crooked stuff here. All right, this is kind of crooked. I kind of missed some stuff. All right, if I do this, then I go Berserker, and then I go Goblin Hut, I think we win. He's just going to keep going Hog Rider and then like pre-fireballing nothing. If we drop our hut there, right? Get out pizza the hut. All right, wait, this is sick. 2 poisons wins us the game. But he obviously needs to like all in and break through, but that's not going to happen. Especially if I just cycle Berserker here and then get back to another hut. You can't out pizza the hut, baby. All right, I'm actually a degenerate for doing this. I'm straight up a degenerate for doing this. All right, we'll do this and then Barbaro. I think that kills it. I got him. I got him. Got him. All right, that was a great game. I feel pretty confident about how I played that one too. I didn't play perfect. I think the all-in was unnecessary at the start, but, you know, is what it is. I'm suing this deck right now. No. Trust. You're going to like the video. You're going to subscribe. And then you can sue my deck. And then you can sue everything. Damn, you really are just a human being. No, I am. I am actually not a robot. Unbelievable. You know? It sometimes be that way. Someone tell me how to defeat Golem with this deck? Goblin Huts and Furnaces. They're pretty strong. Goblin Huts and Furnaces are good cards. Do I have? I think I'm not going to cycle Barbaro here. I think I'm in a good spot for the peak Brain Rot, you know? I think I'm going to Barbaro on his Fire Spear that's about to pop out. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's an annoying card. I hate that thing. I still hate that thing. Even after the nerf. Wait, maybe I don't hate this thing anymore. Maybe I love it. Maybe I'm McLovin' it here. Oh, baby. That's a King Tower activation. Woo! Oh, that's some damage on my tower. I hate that thing. I'm back to hating it. I'm a D1 hater of the Furnace. I truly am. What can I say? That thing torments me in my sleep. All right, so I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to chill a little bit with a Barbaro, maybe, for the one time. Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. And then we're going to kill the Furnace. And then we have 2 Spear Goblins counter pushing. I could poison that. It's single elixir. It's like not the worst decision in my life. I could also just let it go and like not care. Probably better to like let it go and not care and just like evolve Knight. Let it die. Let it walk in far enough that it just dies to the tower. And then graveyard with this. And then poison because it's a free poison on a fat Furnace. Fat Furnace lad. Aren't we glad? Oh yeah, that's huge. I mean, that's lucrative AF. That is so much damage. And the Furnace is dead too. We got completely cooked on the counter push. Usually what I try to do when I do go for those graveyards in single elixir, I'm like thinking through it. I'm like, oh, he doesn't have that much elixir. I'm going to be more intentful with my play. When you play poorly in Clash Royale, you're like playing fast and loose. You're going to lose the game. A lot of decks like this teach you and reward you for playing well. When you're up elixir, you punish your opponent. You convert your elixir advantage into tower damage. So I just wanted to make like a straight up video on like winning a lot of games and being very intentful with my gameplay. And that's what we're doing today. I don't always do this, but, you know, I just lost a lot of games today. I lost a lot of games to RNG. I just don't want to lose anymore, you know? Like, I really don't want to play any more games where I play a draft game and I lose because my opponent has they have 4 cards that just counter me. Like, I don't want to play into a game where I don't have a Wink Edition that I don't get the option to do it. I just want to build a deck that beats everything, and if I play well and I play safe, more often than not, I'll win my match. And that's the good thing about this deck. It literally will beat almost everyone that you're better than. If you're better than someone, you'll probably win. Not every game, but most games. All right, we're to poison here. Hopefully kill that. Not going to go for a graveyard right now. We'll just see. If he poisons this, then we'll graveyard. We want to get our good card cycle here. All right, so we can barbell this and kill it for sure. Then graveyard. And then probably poison. Because we have a lot of stuff going at him. This is good. Because obviously he wants to poison on the Furnace. And he also wants to poison on the other stuff. Where he wants to poison on the graveyard too. It's just too much. The bro had poison. He still lost. Good looks. Good vibes. This is what I was talking about before. If you use Furnace effectively and the opponent has to poison on the Furnace, they can't poison on the graveyard. So, it just works. Is Ice Wizard good for this deck or too expensive? Ice Wizard works if you want. I mean, if you don't have Berserker, you could probably put in an Ice Wizard. I just like the deck as it is because it's safer and it lets me beat Mega Knight. It lets me beat a lot of stuff, and Berserker just has really high damage. So I super like the deck as is. I wouldn't make any changes. This is the deck that I would win every single game with if I could, hopefully. Push all the way up. We'll see. As a Hog Rider Firecracker player, it's unbelievable how Arrows decided to dodge a nerf. Yeah, Arrows needs another nerf for sure. Arrows are overpowered for sure. The amount of damage they do is just crazy. I don't know why they did like a range nerf and then didn't nerf the other stuff. You know, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. I don't know. I'm not sure. I look at that every time. I'm just like, damn, I think Clash Royale goofed. Oh, that was a sick Ice Spirit. He just wasted his entire ability. That's hilarious. He got nothing from that. Okay, so it's a Giant Skeleton Hog Rider Earthquake deck. So we're just going to Graveyard here since we have the Furnace. We might as well get something out of this. It's unlikely that we find that much damage, but we will get an Earthquake. And then maybe we can get the Fire Spirits or the Furnace on the tower if we played this well. That was worth it. I mean, I'm not getting greedy here. I'm just getting the damage that I deserve, you know? Getting the damage I deserve is what I'm trying to say. I don't really know if I deserve the damage, but I'm taking it. He's obviously got a Hog Rider deck, so he's going to go other side. I'm going to have to Ice Spirit with a Berserker, and then I probably mostly counter it. Not entirely, but look at how many Spear Goblins I got, guys. They're going to run away from the bomb. That's what's up. That's what's up. We cooking. So again, he's going to Hog Rider right side if he's playing this correctly. If he's not, I mean, it's not a super high level top 1000 in the world game that I'm used to. Sometimes people don't play perfect. Also, he might not know that he has to click the ability here. Okay, he clicked the ability, but I think it was slightly too late. Oh, the Barbarian Graveyard. And then have the Barbarian tank for the Furnace. I just played that really well, didn't I? I kept the Furnace alive, forced an early log, still got the damage on the tower. Have enough elixir for the Goblin Hut. Yo, we're dialed right now. We're playing well. Let's go, guys. We're locked. We're locked. All right, so I'm going to cycle the Knight in the back, get ready for the Hog Rider. That should definitely be coming down. If he doesn't, then we go Furnace. We're cycling double evolutions up in here. We got our Laxative Lad with our Knight. We're ready to poop out some Fire Spirits and to have some delight. You guys know how it is. Graveyard here immediately. We're back to another Knight too, so we can drop that on the Queen. But she's the Queen, but she's getting roasted and toasted. And this game is ours for sure. Cycle another Furnace to get back to another evolution. Not getting any greedy out here. And the Archer Queen I thought was going to get a hit, but it didn't. We cycle an Ice Spirit and then cycle another Knight. Get directly on top of the Hog Rider. Really put precedence on killing that Hog Rider as quickly as we can. But as long as, you know, he doesn't get anywhere near our tower, I'm kind of okay with it. The main thing is the Giant Skeleton. If it explodes on our tower, we get cooked, and it will not. So that's good. I'm going to cycle another Poison here to get more damage, and that should be game. This was a very easy victory, and it wasn't even close. So we'll go to the next one. That's what's up. This deck is just so good. This deck is so freaking good. You've been playing against a deck that I've been playing like for 4 years. Yeah, that deck is fun. I think Giant Skeleton is just a mid-quality card, so it's like it's hard to make that card function in a competitive deck and win a lot of games with it. Graveyard with Furnace is better after the nerf than I expected. No, it's way better. A lot of people think that Furnace is a bad card, but the thing is, people have to poison the Furnace. Like, it was so overpowered that they toned it down a bit, right? Like, Furnace is not like the best card in the game. The evolution is overpowered. The evolution is overpowered. The actual card does die to poison, and it dies to Fireball Zap, so it's not like it's the best card or anything. Okay, so we're playing against a very gimmicky deck. I don't know what this is, but it's going to be something annoying. I can tell you that much, it will be annoying. Let's just set this up immediately and see if we have to poison. I think if I had to guess, I might be able to get away without the poison. Maybe just Barbaro. I can kill that for pretty far away. I'm okay. And I can cycle the Knight here. The main thing is the cannon card's scary. It's spooky and scary and not very fairy, you know? Alright, so I can Graveyard here. Man, that cannon card just did so much. Damn. Cannon card's so good. It's such a good card. I think I poison. I hope I hit the Phoenix too. I don't know if I do, but... Okay, I do hit the Phoenix. The Furnace should die. That's a lot of damage. The Phoenix is the main thing that I'm like kind of worried about because I don't really want that to counterpush and get so much damage on me. I think I can go Goblin Hut here and then be okay maybe. I don't even know I have to do anything. I think this is fine. I think as long as he doesn't drop out a curse. As long as he doesn't drop it like it's hot, we're chilling. I don't even think he can. I think he's kind of cooked. This is a bad cycle for him. Phoenix is scary, but like, again, I'm not that scared. I'm going to go Ice Spirit in front so maybe he can get that in front of his Spear Goblin. So then we're... Ah, no, that would have been so nice. It would have been a lot more damage. It's totally fine. I'm still completely content with this position. I can Barbaro on that. I'm going to play safe, cycle Furnace in the back. If you want to reset, best thing to do is cycle Furnace. Good range card. I'm going to Berserker other side and keep the Knight for the annoying stuff. That's way too much of a poison value for me to pass up on. He will definitely take that. And then he loses all of his other stuff, so I'm kind of okay with this. Main thing is, the Princess Tower will finish off the Witch. I won't have to worry about it. The outrange of that is insane. I'm not going to spend any extra elixir. Because again, I see a Rune Giant deck. I'm scared. I don't really remember what his elixir count's at. I'm not going to play over aggressive. I'm not going to throw a game that I should win. I'll go Goblin Hut here because I will get a lot of Spear Goblins, and I kind of like that. He does have Earthquake, but it's not the end of the world here. It's still Ice Spirit Graveyard, and we get like 1 or 2 Spear Goblins, and it's still annoying for him. Actually, we might be able to kill that with a poison. I think I do get to kill that with a poison. Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's take it. That's good. As long as it dies, then I'm happy. It might not die. All right, we'll do this. Berserker. Probably have to Ice Spirit here. Let's go Furnace first. Ice Spirit afterward. Then maybe poison. Nah, actually, I can just do this. Yeah, no, we're chilling. I don't have to poison that. I'm 100% chilling. I think I can just go like Goblin Hut here too. I played this poorly. I did not play this well. I actually, honestly, not even going to fib, could have played that 10 times better than I just did. But I think he's been fumbling. He's not been spending his elixir well. So we're just going to make sure we don't fumble this game as well. Could Graveyard on the other side. I think that might be our best option. Because we have the option to go poison here. So I like that a lot. We hit both of them. Oh my god, I hit both of them. This is a Barbarial and a half. Yes, sir. Just need to get back to it. He has nothing then. He actually just loses everything there. It's all just dead. And then the Phoenix we can pull back with an Ice Spirit. We still have Spirit Goblins alive. That was fat value, bro. Spirit Goblins are still alive with the Berserker. That's not going to get that much damage, but it will annoy him. Let's just send it. I mean, this game is over if he doesn't block the bridge. I'll let it lock, then I'll poison, and I will hit the cannon cart, and I'll try to be like more in vicinity. Yeah, just let it lock. Because the thing is, the mortar objectively does like 2,000 damage, right? If it's left alone. I'm not going to leave it alone completely. I'll let it get a couple hits, but like I had a lot of HP to play with there. Good looks. All right, so we're really close to 15K. We haven't lost a single game yet, and it's been a solid stream. Appreciate everyone being here as well, guys. I just wanted to lock in because, you know, lost a lot of games earlier in the other streams. I just want to show that, you know, you can play a good deck and we can climb up and it can be a good time. So that's what's up. You like this meta? I like playing decks when I win a lot, and this is a very good deck. So I would say I do like this meta a lot more than last meta. I would really have preferred Clash Royale to nerf Goblin Curse though. Out of everything in the game that they just do not nerf, I think Goblin Curse Rage is like the most obnoxious strategy in the game that definitely needs a fat nerf. I would say a lot of people that are playing that do not understand the core game mechanics of Clash Royale at all, even remotely, and they are definitely getting rewarded a little bit too much for it. So that would be the only thing in the meta that kind of frustrates me, to be honest. Everything else I think is fine. Obviously, I would nerf things here and there, and I think there's definitely a lot of things that they could change and touch up, but hey, I just want to see a Goblin Curse nerf. That's it. That's literally it. That would make me a very happy sir. So when you don't know what you're supposed to cycle, a lot of times it's better to go Barbarial. It's cheap 2 elixir investment. It's, you know, it's fine. It's not like you're going to get a terrible trade out of it. I think we're going to play ping pong with our Goblin Huts potentially. It's fine if my Goblin Hut just sacrifices itself. I don't really want to overcommit too hard here. So whenever I see someone that's running a Mega Knight deck, a lot of times I'm just going to play passive and do the easiest possible play. Could poison that if I wanted. Oh, that's a fat poison. We'll take that. I was wondering if I wanted to, and I definitely do. That is well worth the value. So we're going to win that interaction pretty hard. If he graveyards on the other side, it's still fine for me. I'm totally content with this position. I don't know if it's a graveyard deck. It kind of looks like a graveyard deck, because why else would you have this amount of, you know, bait cards with, like, Fireball bait? It doesn't make sense for him to be playing anything else. I think I do just straight up graveyard him here on the other side, and don't really worry about it, and just go for an Ice Spirit maybe. I think Ice Spirit Graveyard, unironically, is not a bad decision. Especially because I can poison on this if I needed to. I'm not going to, but I could. I think the Zappies are basically dead anyway. Poisoning would have been maybe a bit of an overkill. I'm cycling the Berserker into the Abyss, but I just don't trust this deck, and I want to have a Graveyard answer, so that's why I'm not doing it. It's got Lightning, though. It's just so weird. I don't even know what to say. This deck is just weird. It's a weird one. You get a Mega Knight on the Graveyard. 100 P. Yeah, so that's kind of what we expected. I still don't know what this is. He's got Zappies with Mega Knight, so it's just like, it looks like Graveyard, but it isn't. Just weird. Alright, if this is a Graveyard deck, I would... Okay. Just gonna say not be surprised. I think we can go Goblin Hut again, though. We got 2 Goblin Huts up in here. We're getting Hutty out here. Hike! For all you football people, you probably hate me now. And for all you people that are football European, you hate me even more, because you're like, you said the wrong football. I got 2 knights out here. They're kissing. They're cuddling. They're having a good time together. All right. I'm going to go poison. This probably wins me the game, honestly. There's no doubt that this is going to be a bad time for our homie. Oh, is that getting pulled back too? Even better for me. Hell yeah. We take that for brunch, lunch, breakfast, and dinner. That's fine. Do this. Do this. Lightning, for sure. He'll get value, though. I'm totally fine with this. The goblins are not dying. And then the range of the furnace is absurd. We just graveyard. And we win. And we berserker. This is just so free. I don't even know what to say. This is the easiest one ever. If you're playing against Balloon, you're not going to lose. You have Goblin Hut. It's so hard to break through that stupid card. I would say like Fireball, Zap, maybe. But like, bro, it's a 4 elixir investment. And I have an Ice Spirit. And then I have a Furnace for range. Like, it is so hard to break through this deck as a Balloon player. That guy got like hard countered to hell. So that's kind of fun. We'll jump to the next one. As you guys can see, we still haven't lost a game. Let's go. Let's lock in, baby. I saw you in a YouTube video purchasing Pokemon cards. You gave my respect 10x. Hey, that's what we like to see. Yeah, a lot of times when I'm purchasing Pokemon cards, it's not actually all my money. Some of my friends are really rich from crypto and other things, and they kind of help me create content for videos. So shout out to them. But also at the same time, like, I love Pokemon. We'll see where that journey takes us. Hopefully we can, you know, just do that as another source of content because I love it. I literally love Pokemon cards. And I love Pokemon in general. I literally grew up playing Pokemon Ruby for the very first game I've ever played in my life. Well, it wasn't the first game I ever played. It was the first, like, real game. I think I played, like, Star Wars Racing as a kid, like, on the computer. And I don't know. I don't really count that as much as a nostalgic experience as what I had with, what was it, Pokemon Ruby. It was awesome. Why can't I play Merge? Because the game was lagging, so they changed it. You can still play Merge Tactics if there's one certain situation where if you were already on Merge Tactics before and you never switch the menu, it will still let you play Merge Tactics. The only thing, though. That is the way. All right, so we're going to go Berserker. I think we might get cooked. I might get back to a hut. I think I do get back to a hut, but I don't know how much damage I'm going to take. I'm going to take a lot. I'm probably screwed, guys. I tried my hardest, but this is going to be diabolical amount of damage. That's going to be so much. I hate playing against Royal Recruits. Oh, no. Don't let me lose. My first loss of the day. I can't have that happen. All right, so the rest of this game, I need to protect the left tower. A pretty diabolical deck from our dude. A pretty diabolical work. I knew it was going to be a lot of damage. Cycling the furnace at the start is okay. Yeah, not having Ice Wizard in this matchup does hurt. It does hurt. I think the poison at the start might have been a bit of an overcommitment on my end, but we'll see. The Archer's out of cycle is really good. Cycling the Ice Spirit here so I can get a better card cycle might be great. I'm going to pull the Fire Spirit. We can Graveyard here straight up. And then we can maybe even poison if we're feeling it. I don't even need to. I can just go this and then maybe poison. Yeah, I'll poison. I'll do it. I'll just kill the Archer. Screw it. Screw that card. I don't think that was good. That poison seems bad. Poison seems really bad. I don't have much elixir to work with anymore. How much damage we are going to take here? Oh, he knew. Yeah, this guy played better than me. Grab just played better than me. I fully protected that side when I shouldn't have. I'm going to have to poison. We have a Goblin Hut, so maybe we don't die, but this is looking really, really rough. I don't like it like this, bro. Yeah, I'm dead. Sorry, guys. We got outplayed here. That does happen from time to time. I wish I was winning every game. Didn't happen. GG. This is also kind of a hard counter, to be honest. The fact that he had archers. Just slightly less than optimal. But he played really well. I'd say most balloon decks, like the balloon cycle decks that you see, we should hard counter. This is not a balloon cycle deck. This is a archers, Royal Recruits, like mutt mix of something I didn't want. I also do think I have an okay matchup, by the way. It's just harder to play into. If you make misplays, then it happens. I'll still say he's well played and good game, even though he's running Royal Recruits with that. But I do think he outplayed me. Why do you not use Ice Wizard? You don't need Ice Wizard in the deck. It's actually better, especially when you're pushing up against a lot of people that have bridge spam versions. Play this version. This version is also played by Morton. It's played by a lot of people that are top ranked in the world. So this is the better deck to play, actually. Straight up. I think the initial position sold you. I think so as well. I think I overcommitted a little bit at the start, but hey, we lost the first game. It's all good. We'll get a whole bunch of W's in a row back. Recruits bringing you up and giving your own downfall. Facts. Hey, Recruits are my favorite deck in Clash, and they are one of the lowest skill decks in the game for sure. And I've said that for many, many seasons. Like, I can't like ever evade the no skill allegations. I play Royal Recruits as my main deck. I understand that they're one of the lowest skill and easiest decks to play, but also you got to respect that guy swerving me, going other side, catching me in a position where I didn't have the right stuff. Like, hey, I think he played okay. I don't think he's like the best player in the world or anything, but I also don't think I played perfect. So I think I played worse than him, and I deserve the loss. All right, so we win this one for sure, right? This is a great situation to be in. We have Goblin Hut into the Inferno Dragon. Thoughts on Queen Bow? Not a huge fan of it. Yeah, I played you because you're not good. I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, bro. 100%. You can say whatever you want. Thoughts on Queen Bow? Yeah, I don't think Queen Bow is that good. I think Queen Bow is one of those things where if you play Queen Bow, like, it's the Archer Queen doing all the damage, and if the Archer Queen doesn't do all the damage, you're kind of cooked. Those bats are out of cycle, so it's kind of good for us to graveyard. Yeah, I'm definitely graveyarding this and just straight up poisoning on the Dark Goblin if we can hit it. No! Okay, wait, that was kind of good. We hit the entire Goblin gang. That was way better than I thought. I guess he felt pressured to do that. Okay, we want to go Knight. Ice Spirit as well. We can hit a good Ice Spirit, then we're chilling. Wait, the Ice Spirit died. Oh, that's diabolical. Okay. This is going to be a much harder matchup than I thought because the Dark Goblin. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. That Knight might get a hit on the tower. That would make me pretty happy. Let's go Goblin Hut here so we get Spirit Goblins. I'm going to focus. I'm not going to read chat for this game, guys. Because we did lose the last one. We don't want to go on a loss streak. We want to win every game. We want to win them all. Alright. We can do that. And poison here as well. Also, just going to cycle Knight on the other side is fine. We don't want to drop our stuff all on the same side because we're going to get cooked by someone going in for like annoying stuff. Go Furnace other side. We have dueling pressure. Also do this. And then Graveyard on the right. He's probably going to Mega Knight. I kind of expected that. Great poison here. Knight if we could would be sick. Didn't get it. Damn, that's rough. That's rough, Charlie. That really hurt. Kind of lame that happened. But it is what it is. It's part of the game, right? Sometimes you just don't get the cycle down. You don't have enough elixir. You just like spend it a little bit too fast. Fine. I mean, we scale late game. We scale late game. That's what I always say. We scale late. We scale late. All right. Graveyards and double elixir are going to be way easier for us. That pulls everything, so we're fine. We can straight up graveyard right now. And then the Dark Goblin is obnoxious, but this is a very free poison. And we hit a Goblin Gang. Okay, he's cooked. He has to Mega Knight this. The bad Mega Knight. Like, he has to, but it's bad. You guys understand that. We all know that's awful. Like, the feeling of having to cycle something you don't want to. All right, we're in Furnace here. Should be a win. I think this is just a graveyard poison. And then no worries. Nothing but good vibes and W's here. Let's go, baby. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're so back. Let's go. Skeletons are going to swarm him. He's dead. Fire Spirit's going to jump tower before he can afford Mega Knight. Good game. On to the next one, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so we're definitely locked in. We're definitely locked in. Things going well. Things going well. Broken deck? Yeah, no, this is definitely a broken deck. I mean, I said that before. I'm not going to try to hide that. This deck is great. This deck is really, 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 really good. All right, we're going to Furnace here. And we should kill that. I'm going to Knight on top of the Skeleton King. And I could probably just get away with an absolute shenanigans festival of going Barbaro if we want. And probably Goblin hunting earlier so I can get the juice. The Goblin's juice. Let's let loose with the Goblin's juice. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I take some Spear Goblin hit, but I don't really care. I use Spear Goblin as well. Maybe for... Nah, the Cannoneer fire is too fast. Damn. Forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about that, but you guys know what I meant. All right, we're just going to go Graveyard and straight up poison whenever he drops. We don't need a tank with Graveyard in this. At all. Like, at all in this matchup. You just straight do this and feel good about yourself. You shouldn't really feel good about yourself, but you know what I meant. You know. You guys are picking up what I'm putting down, you know? I have to Ice Spirit that. That really hurt. Alright, so I think I actually just Furnace this and let that go. Might seem silly, but I think it's probably the right play. It's okay. Well played on our opponent's end. He got some damage. He played better than me in that interaction, for sure. I don't want to say well played. I don't want to get his confidence up, but he played better than me there. Alright, so I'm going to go Goblin Hut. Definitely going to pull the Skeleton King and that. And then probably get to an Ice Spirit, honestly, on all this. If I don't hit the Ice Spirit on all that junk, I might be cooked. Nah, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Berserker Fire's fast. She's fast. She's strong. She's loyal. I don't think we're cooked. I think the Knight's good. Skeletons are swarming him, but he's strong. Yeah. Alright, so Graveyard and Double Elixir just wins matchup, so just get there, right? Straight up. The cannon card is obnoxious, and I'm not going to go other side because then I have to poison a Goblin Gang, and then it's just kind of a mid-interaction, but see what we can do. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. I might just straight up poison this. And then Barbarrel. Yeah, I'm poison Barbarreling. 100p. Gotta kill that. Gotta kill them all. I'm just gonna Knight here. Keep our Furnace alive. This is great. This is awesome. This is vibes. Oh yeah, no, he's cooked. He's cooked. Why is he doing that? He's spending so much elixir. He can't kill that. You have no power here, sir. No, you're cooked. You cooked, my dude. Yeah, this is bad for him. I think he's just dead. Maybe he's able to defend this. I don't know. I hope not. I mean, the Furnace has, like, no health. That kind of sucks. Furnace kind of sucks from the health department for sure. That was a lot of damage. Now we just switch sides and, like, stay safe. Now we hide. Hee-hee-hee-ha. Not really. There's no hee-ha moment, but you guys know what I mean. No? Cycle our Knight on top of this. Free. Cycle this as well. Don't miss a Barbarrel. Ha 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 ha. Pretty sad. I could poison this. I think just doing this is fine though. I'm gonna graveyard poison for sure. His Ice Wizard is out of cycle, so he's kind of just cooked. He's like arrows on defense. Not a good play for him to do that. I think he kind of has to, you know. I get a free poison. Maybe not as much. I should have poisoned on this. I'm gonna do that. Oh wait, that's so sick. He gave me way better than I thought. Like that is a filthy poison on Spear Goblins too. He also just cycled a whole bunch of stuff he shouldn't have. Damn, that was great. Take that. Alright, we're just gonna cycle Knight and also go Barbarrel on this. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I can probably just Barbarrel this if you're okay. Could be damage, but not undeniably like awful damage. We take it. We take it for the team. You guys know how it is. Alright, cycle Furnace in the back. Just keep the advantage. Go Knight on top of this for sure. Ice Wizard just dies the poison. Pretty good opportunity for us to go this. Cycle Barbarrel here. Furnace again. Just get the Furnaces down so we can spam them as much as possible. And then continuously Goblin Hunt. This is goated, you know? It's a goated card. No poison for the safety net. Just too much crap, you know? I don't expect the Fire Spirit to kill everything. Knight other side for sure. Probably can Barbarrel on both of these things, honestly. Get back to another one. Furnace other side. Ice Spirit. Cycle this. Poison. Cleans it all up. I'm just playing safe right now instead of graveyarding and losing the game. Because there's like a lot of stuff coming at me. I just don't want to lose. I just don't want to spend like elixir when I shouldn't. I just want to get the guaranteed wins and climb up. And that's one of the other things. Like, this is pretty lame. This is like the way that I'm playing. This is very, very lame. But I wanted to guarantee the win. And that's what I did. So I could have definitely graveyard poisoned. But hypothetically, if he like Ice Wizarded and somehow defended and then like, you know, was able to do something on the counter push with an Evolved Mortar. Kind of scary. GG and well played to that guy. I think he played better than me. But the matchup was totally in my favor. So there's nothing he can do. I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. Like, I think the matchup diff is just way too hard there. Unless I'm bad at the game, which I'm not. Like, I don't think I'm bad at the game. I don't think anyone's really beating me there. And then matchup's just way too hard in my favor. Like, if you get a good start, there's just, like, not much you can do. Like, you have to be a lot better than me. I think, like, top 200 players would all lose that matchup against me. I think you really have to be, like, top 50. I think you have to be a lot better than me to win that. So, if I just play safe, you're kind of cooked. All right, let's go, baby. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how these games are going, to be honest. Like, we're winning a lot of games, so let's see what we can do. I'm gonna cycle Furnace in the back, and then this guy has definitely got like some lame elixir golem deck, so who would it be? Hog Rider has 2 million tower hits. Yeah, no, Hog Rider is funny. Oh, here's a cool play that I don't think I've showed you guys in a while. So if you have Graveyard, one of the best plays to do is Graveyard like this on the Elixir Collectors. Because it encompasses the entire surface area of the Elixir Collector. So the Skeletons spawn directly on top of it. So even if they arrows, they're losing their Elixir Collector. Think of it from the perspective, the guy spent an entire Elixir Collector. Got 1 Elixir from it, or 2 maybe. And then also arrowed. He's down Elixir from an Elixir Collector. Like, that's diabolical. That's diabolical work. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I went from 1,100 to 1,300 because of Furnace. Yeah, I mean, this is even after the Furnace nerf. Furnace got nerfed, and then I played this deck. Just for anyone that's watching later on, this is after Furnace got a huge nerf. And then the deck's still this good. Well, I keep it 100 with you guys. If you don't know, now you know. He's going to all in me, which is fine. I think we're still able to defend. We'll see. Love the fact that we just got Skeleton Dragons from him. We take those, you know? Maybe I can isolate his stuff so he doesn't get a huge value from the spells. We'll see. Love to get a good Barbaro here. Love to get a fat Barbaro, you know? Yeah, that Barbaro is thicker than a Snicker. I'm kind of snickering right now, you know? We vibing. There's big value. If he can't get anything in front of that, he's just cooked. Really hoping he doesn't. Ah, he's got something in front of that. Oh my god, he's going crazy with it. Luckily, he doesn't get a reset, though. Oh, wait, that Elixir Golem? Wait, his Elixir Golem's here to feed me. Feed me more, baby! Feed me more! I adore. Feed me more. Yo, yo, yo. Hell yeah. That's light work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's clean. That's a clean and pristine cleanup. Yes, sir. That is so free. That is freaking easy. Alright, we're just going to poison here. And then we can graveyard. And we're vibing. We take 2 towers. Actually, let's try to 3-crown him. Try to flex a little bit, you know. Love destroying Elixir Golem players. 3 wins of my life. Not really, but it is fun when you 3-crown them. Evo Furnace is still broken, not going to lie. Yeah, no, it's Evo Furnace. Evo Furnace is broken, for sure. 100p. Let's get it, let's get it. Give me more, baby. Nah, dude, we want the dubs. We want the dubs. All right, we're literally like a couple games away. As I said before, like I expected to win most of my games. I did not expect to this clean. So the games feel really in control. All of them do. Awesome stuff. Playing this deck pre-Furnace nerf would have been disgusting. Yeah. Imagine playing this deck pre-Furnace nerf. I literally wouldn't have lost the game ever. Furnace is just that broken then. It was so good. I mean, I was just mirror furnacing and I was winning every game. It was, I don't know. You guys didn't like the video that much, but that video was gas. If you do want to see what Furnace was like before the nerf, check out the pinned comment. There was a full-length video showing how strong it was. It's one of my favorite videos to create too. Literally just won every game with mirroring up my Furnace and nothing could stop it. It also shows like I talked about the improved version of that deck in the pinned comment. If you wanted to play that deck in the pinned comment, put in a Mega Minion instead of the mirror and it still works. Let's go. Let me see what else we want to do here. Maybe we can just go Berserker. Oh, nice. This is sick. We just Ice Spear and this full counters hog. 5 a.m. What time is it for you? It's 2:25 a.m. So say, you know, in the wild hours. Also, I think it's always funny when someone's like, "What are you doing up at 5 a.m., Jake?" And then the other person's up at 5 a.m. It's like, I don't know, a Spider-Man meme where we're both pointing at each other. It's kind of the vibe, you know. It's kind of how it is. So tag, not much, man. Just chilling, having fun, trying to push up, trying to get 15k real quick. I don't want a graveyard just yet. I want to hopefully kill the Firecracker. If we can kill the Firecracker and win the battle at the bridge, then we should be able to just, you know, dominate after that. Because this is all about winning bridge battles and beating up Elixir so you can justifiably go for a graveyard. If I'm up like 6 Elixir like I am right now, I can graveyard and then throw a poison. And it's not that bad if I get a bad trade. But if I do this in single Elixir and my opponent has an Elixir advantage or they're even, I just get cooked because the counter push is bad. When I'm up a lot, I can convert my Elixir advantage into tower damage. And that's what I do with this deck at all points. That's how it works, you know? You just gotta be patient, figure out your plays, and then pop off. We can go Furnace again in the back, and then we should just probably win this one. Maybe I can Barbaro on top of this. Figure it out that way, you know? Maybe even Ice Spirit if I really want to. Yeah, I'm going to go Ice Spirit and also Berserker. And that mostly finishes off the Hog Rider. I can Graveyard on the right side and Poison on the Dark Goblin. And this just looks good. Looks really, really good. All intents and purposes, I'm just going to keep going Furnaces. And then cycling Goblin Huts on the Hog Rider. Then we'll come down the left side. Do you even have another? Okay, yeah, no, he does. Oh, Ice Spirit here too. Could be a dead Hog. Not going to be any real damage here whatsoever. It's going to be maybe a couple hits. Oh, the Berserker's doing damage. Kind of annoying. That was well played on his end. He played that really, really well. He seems like a good player. Some of these people that have underleveled cards are actually quite good at the game. They just haven't had the opportunity to shine because their card levels are bad. I might be one of them. But, I mean, it's double elixir, and I can definitely poison on stuff. I'm not going to poison on the Dark Goblin. I'd rather poison on the guards or the... Sorry, I'm not going to poison on the Firecracker. I'd rather poison on the Dark Goblin or the guards, because those are the main threats to the graveyard. Oh, this is a great Barbaro. We'll definitely take it. I can clean that up and pop that, and then Ice Spirit. I might not even need to. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not even going to go Goblin Hut. I'm diabolical with it today. I didn't even have to Goblin Hut. I just took the damage like a champ. All right, not really like a champ, but it was kind of funny. Oh, wait, that was awful. I kind of messed up. I'm a goofy goober, you know? I'm not going to graveyard right now because I'm just going to hurt him with the... Actually, I'll graveyard with it. It's fine because I can win this battle. Maybe not the war, but I'm going to win the battle. All right, I need to chill a little bit. This is looking bad. I might lose this one. Kind of goofed up a little bit. I'm a little bit of an oaf here. All right, this is going to hurt. It's going to be painful. I have to use Ice Spirit and pull that back. Oh, that sucked. Did I lose? Maybe. Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I lost. Graveyard? I choose you? Maybe? There's no way, dude. There's no way. Oh, that was close. GG, man. I deserve to lose that game. I should have just defended with Goblin Huts, but it's whatever. Well played on his end. Well played on his end. Man, if I just got the poison down faster, if I leaked less elixir, just a little bit, I had the juice. GG, GG. So close. I know. He played well. He deserved to beat me. A lot of those games, like when you lose a game and you actually just don't play your best and you take damage that you shouldn't, take the loss, move on, get better. At least that's what I'm trying to do as much as possible. It doesn't always happen that way. Like, I'm sure you guys watch videos and see, like, me not have that mentality, especially live streams. But I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get better about that. I've always been trying to get better at that. It doesn't always work out the way I want, you know. I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest. All right, we're going to go Knight here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait. I thought I was hitting my Furnace. It's going to be sad for a sec. We're chilling, though. If the Knight dies, then we're fine. If the Furnace dies, we're sad. What's going on with merge tactics? It's, blocked for a bit until they fix the issue with it. Oh, this guy. Oh, damn. I thought it was the wrong. I thought it was the chef tower. I had the wrong tower here. Tyke gets the wrong tower. I get like no damage. GoldenEye attacks too fast. It's like 2 freaking hits. No, not worth. 5 elixir. It's wasted everything. Oh, we're down a lot right now after that. Nobody makes a bad ability. Bad ability, bro. Just do it. Into me. You know you want to. Does GoldenEye die? Yeah, no, it straight up dies here. That was a bad ability for sure. Barbaro, hopefully. Missed it. I'm bad. A lot of damage from one Fire Spirit. Letting that happen just feels bad. It's like bad gameplay to let that happen for sure. Furnace in the back. As far back as possible on the side that we want. And then we'll Knight on top of the Catacard for a +2 elixir. And I get an evolution from that. That's gas. Great heat to get that. You know how it is. You guys know how it is. If you get a Furnace in the back, you just like start cycling stuff and then you poison their unit that they're killing the Furnace with. It's always so unfair. This is going to give me a lot of elixir. Then I can just Goblin Hut here. I kind of forgot about the P.E.K.K.A. That's why I always try to play safe when I don't remember what the deck is. Alright, we got to go for this. Sacrifice the Berserker. It doesn't even die to a P.E.K.K.A. in one shot, which is insane. I did not expect that. I forgot about that, to be honest. Wait, we just straight up graveyard and the Spear Goblins are flowing. Good poison value. Oh my god, that's huge. That Catacard's dead. And then the Furnace dies. And then the Golden Knight softened up too. Oh, the Golden Knight went bing bing everywhere, but it's fine. They went from France out here? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where the French people are. Alright, we're going to go Golden Knight. On her, probably. Look at this. Not optimal. Not optimal. It's a little bit saucy that this Sir is playing like this. But it's fine. There's good poison value. So don't be afraid of poison on defense. When they cycle a lot of stuff. Like, this is way too much poison stuff. There's so much. I can definitely take this. 100p. And then Barbaro cleans it all up. This is way too much splash damage. Poison is just so lucrative on defense when the opponents do stuff like that. It's very bad decision making. And then the Furnace outranges everything too. So just to do this. Ice Spirit. Hell, we could even Berserker if we really felt like it. I'm not gonna. But I could. Don't think it's worth giving him that much value. I think I have Berserker in the back. And then my Furnace hits the tower, I think. For 2 hits. And the Fire Spirit. That's huge. I'm going to go Goblin Hut. I kind of forgot what his spell is. Doesn't really matter. He's going to like Musketeer or something randomly. He's going to give me too much value. Maybe just go with this. And then Ice Spirit, honestly. Don't even have to like do the full set. Oh. Weird. I wonder if that hits. Probably not. That's dead. It's such a bad card in certain situations. Like, it's not the best card. It's not the worst card, but it really feels awful sometimes. Like, Golden Knight just doesn't do what it's supposed to do unless you have Tornado. It's just going to dash on, like, a random card. And you're going to spend 4 elixir at the bridge. And you're going to pop an ability. And you're going to spend 5. And then it's going to die. And it's going to feel really, really bad. You need to have other cards that force elixir from the opponent. And that deck just didn't feel like it had it. Can Mini P.E.K.K.A counter a full hog without a hit? Yes, it can. Mini P.E.K.K.A, if you drop it here, right where I'm hovering the Ice Spirit, right as the Hog Rider's dropped, you can full counter a Hog Rider. You want to drop it more so in the middle, so it doesn't have to move, and then it hits twice. When it loads in, it hits the Hog Rider, and then it goes again. I actually don't know how to play this matchup that well. It's kind of annoying. If I graveyard this, feels bad. If I just sack it, it feels bad. Everything about this feels bad. I think I just sack it. It is literally just an awful situation and matchup. If someone cycles that and you drop a knight and then they... Okay, this is fine. I think this is bad gameplay on his end. I'm totally fine with this. This is a bad gameplay on his end, I think. Never mind. It worked out. I'm sad. I'm so sad. Let's Ice Spirit Knight. Reset it. And then go Furnace as fast as possible. This might be okay. I honestly don't know. I hope so. I hate Sparky decks so much because of that. That's the RNG proponent of Sparky that I dislike. I don't know if he's got Mother Witch, and it entirely changes like how I play this. Obviously, I graveyard if he doesn't have Mother Witch, and if he does, then I, this is bad play. Okay, that's fine. Fire Spirits will do a lot of damage. Just don't know what version he's playing. You never know. You never know what version they're packing. Your Goblin's put in a lot of work. If he has Goblin Curse, it's bad for me. If not, then this will really good counter push for us, and we'll get a couple Spear Goblins, and hell, I can even evolve Knight in front of this and just be a menace. And now he has to defend this with a Mini P.E.K.K.A probably. And we could go Berserker Ice Spirit. I think he might have just lost the game. Okay, he's going to Elixir Golem into a Goblin Hut. Yeah, that is not a winning position for you, my guy. And I can do this. And then I can Graveyard because you're going to probably have to Sparky. You're just down so much Elixir. He is so indescribably screwed. I do not have words. I don't really have words very often, but he's cooked. He is fried, dude. Like, this is bad. I mean, I usually do have words very often, but, like, I don't have descriptive words. I just say stupid crap all the time. He's dead. That's pretty good. I don't like Sparky decks that much, so I'm going to focus up for the rest of the game. I'm still not going to read chat. My skill level dropped very high very low, sorry, when I read chat. I don't know if you guys know how hard it is to commentate and play at the same time. It's very difficult. And then also reading chat and, like, going back and forth, it's not easy. So I just want to lock in and actually have a competitive push this time and see how far we can get up, We'll Barbarial here early, and then I'll Ice Spirit on the Sparky after it gets scary. So a good reset here. He has Lightning, obviously, so that is a spooky situation. Not terrible, though, because we do have Furnace, and he's just going to keep ramming stuff into me. It's not going to do anything. There's so much health in this tower. It's like, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. Even if he has, like, Mirror or something, it's fine. Let's just go this. Knight. He's Evo is happy. And this guy is the most desperate Elixir Golem player I think I've ever seen in my life. He's like, please, Skeleton Army, defend when I'm down 17 Elixir. And it's like, yeah, that works sometimes, but I know you're going to do that, so I'm just going to pre-poison. I hate Sparky decks like that. I hate mid-ladder players that play like that. Like, Sparky in the back first play, Elixir Golem just all in everything. Like, damn. Diabolical work. Diabolical work. All right, so we're a couple games away. Let's run it. Fun for the whole family, definitely scripted. Yeah, no, dude, fun for the whole family is funny. Can you tell Ian77 to arm wrestle Riley, please? Dude, I will get that on camera and we'll do it. I don't think Riley will do it. I think I would have to, like, we'd have to donate Riley. We'd have to ask Riley to donate. We would have to donate Riley a lot of money for him to do that. But I'm down to do it. I'm down to, like, precipitate that event at World Finals. That'd be funny as hell. I want to record a lot of content with those guys. He wants your tower? No, he wanted my tower more than anything in life. He was like, I don't know, man. The bro was on a mission. Bro was on a mission. He wanted that more than $1 million. He was hoping. He was wishing. All right, so we're just gonna Furnace your Ice Spirit. That Ice Spirit might die. Nah, it's chilling. Nah, it's literally chilling. All right, cool. So we could Graveyard Poison, and that's generally how we're gonna win. Happy streaming again, bro. Dude, I love this game. Love you guys. I'm super appreciative of the people that are actually good and nice in this community, and those are the people I stream for, so thank you for being here, man. I'm gonna go for, like, a Goblin High here. This should kill the Princess. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I know that the princess like kills the spirit goblins and more poop out, and then they kill the spirit princess. It's kind of weird. It's like a vicious cycle of dog eat dog out here. It worked. Kind of funny. All right, I'm not gonna. Oh wait, no. That's out of cycle. He's not able to counter a graveyard. So this is a original logbait deck. So their best answer to the graveyard is always gonna be that. Without that in cycle, this is very good for us. And the Fire Spirit should clobber most of his stuff. Needs Goblin Gang in cycle to counter the graveyard, so I'm gonna send it. I don't know how well this works. He might be back to Goblin Gang. I really hope he isn't. He might be back to Goblin Gang again. I super hope it's not. You never know though. Oh, maybe the Fire Spirits just poop out and like kill the Goblin Gang. It might just straight up kill a lot of the Goblin Gang. Not entirely. Guys, no Princess comes down. Yo, alright, I was hoping. That's really far back. The bad Goblin Barrel. Guy seems decent at the game, though. I mean, probably an Ultimate Champion player, based off of him playing Logbait. Most of those people that play Logbait are a lot better than Elixir Golem players. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. It takes 3 ticks for the Princess to die and then poison. He's definitely going to go for another weird Goblin Barrel in the far back. So, let's do that. Cycle another Furnace here. We're fine with that. We'll eat the damage. It's fine. Not that big of a deal. We've taken a lot of damage on the other side. Poisonable. I'll Graveyard here with an Ice Spirit. As weird as that sounds, it's like not a bad decision. I don't want to give the Inferno a tank. So, I'll play like this instead. Inferno Tower dies, so I can do this. Then I can go Furnace. This is going to get rocketed. What am I doing? Wait, I don't think he can because I just Graveyard Poison. He does that? Going at the other side. Weird. I don't think that's a play. Alright, we Barbarrel here. We go Knight. And we just send another Graveyard. 100p just send another Graveyard. Just send it, you know? Yeah, he's pissed. He's pissed. He doesn't have clone, guys. It's a meme at this point. The game's over. GG, bro. Let's say good game. And we'll jump on to the next one. Let's go. Let's lock in. Man, the last time I faced a player who had P.E.K.K.A. Wizard, Bandit, Skeleton Army, RG, Minion. Yeah, that would be fun. Dude, I kind of want to make all the I want to make all the Clash Royale players play pickleball with me. I think it would be funny as heck. What do you guys think? Making Ian, Riley, Juicy J all play pickleball? I don't know if they've ever played. Ian is jacked. He would even go to the gym, become huge. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. All right, so we're like 2 games away, right? 3 games away? I think we're 3 games away. Not that far. Clash Royale devs do the Furnace like the other spawners or just one-off? I think they're going to do it to all the spawners, dude. If they did it to one, I think they're doing it to all. I think they're testing the Furnace to see how it goes. And if it's playable, like, you know, makes the game okay, then they're going to continue this trajectory. That's usually what they do. They want to standardize things and make them more simple, and they want the game to be more aggressive. They don't like the premise of things being uber defensive and functioning only on your side of the arena. They want things to be more aggressive. I hope they do it with Expo too. That would be so funny. I hate Expo. Imagine they just ruin the card and all the Expo players are like, no, my precious. And then you watch it just decompose and it's just awful. That'd be so funny. The card's just like bad then. All right, good Goblin Hut. That was interesting. I didn't know if it was going to work. Should be a really good Goblin Hut at least. Ice Spirit, please. That was bad Ice Spirit. All right, we got to lock in. We're not playing permanent. Bad start, to be honest. Your Goblin does not even get the hit. Feels awful, man. Oops. Well played, bro. Well played. We see you. We see you. Graveyard on the same side is like, okay. I don't know. I think it's fine. We get more counter push. Going to the Tesla is not it, though. Doesn't feel it, at least. We'll see if he's got Mighty Miner or not. Could block that from crossing the bridge. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, this guy kind of fumbled a little bit. Not like super fumble. Like he's going to be fine on defense, but his Tesla is not helping out against the skeleton, so we take that. We can activate King Tower too. Oh, that Fire Spirit though. Oh my god, we're back. We're back. We're back. We can actually do this. Then this. And then this. And then that just kills. And the Knight doesn't matter. And I straight poison this. 100p. 100p poison that. I need to get Ice Spirit and Berserker and Knight in cycle. And then he doesn't have Firecracker, so this is good. If he goes in for anything here, Go Goblin Hut on the Hog, and then Knight. And he doesn't have Firecracker, so we're fine. He's 3 cards away from Firecracker. 2 cards away from Firecracker. 1 card away from Firecracker. Not that good for us. Still okay, but not great. Taking damage on both sides is not it. But it's how we have to play here. We have counterpush with an evolved card, so I have to take advantage of this situation. Hopefully he drops a Firecracker that I can poison potentially. Gonna go for another Furnace to the back. It's fine. I get damage guaranteed, which is decent, and we'll take that. And he will Hog Rider on the wrong side, so that's awesome. Oh, Ice Spirit here. With the King Tower activation, this should be fine. I don't think I have to do anything else. And then I Graveyard. Yet again with an Evolved Knight. So I'm playing this pretty much on lock at this point. Not perfect, but like pretty darn close. For me, at least. I mean, obviously better players maybe would have played better and made 0 possible mistakes, but I'm very happy with how this is going. I'm going to throw a Graveyard again because I'm up so much. We have momentum with the Furnace. I think he's just dead. A lot of times when you have momentum with this deck, they can't do anything. I'm going to Furnace at the bridge too because I'm up so much. And our Furnace has very long range and it will kill the Firecracker. So the game's over. That's the thing. If you have momentum with a deck that spawns units, the game is unbelievably in your favor. The same thing with Night Witch that continues to spawn bats. It's the same thing with Furnace that spawns all of those cards that should not happen. The same thing with Evolved Witch that spawns freaking skeletons that never die. SirTag, I love this deck, but my CR account is all over leveled. Yeah, I mean, you can play this deck in Grand Challenges or Classic Challenges to level up your cards. How it is, man. Again, if you guys enjoy this, if you appreciate the fact that, you know, I'm streaming 3 times today and showcasing the best deck in the game to climb up to 15K, leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot, and I'd super appreciate it. Double Furnace is so challenging. I mean, double Furnace is, like, not the move. I would say you want to run 1 Furnace and have it evolved. Oh, what you meant by that was, like, double Furnace, like, stacking up multiple, I think, right? Yeah. I'm going to straight poison this. Fine. It looks like it's a similar deck to us, if not the exact same thing. Yeah, it's probably the same thing. It's definitely Graveyard versus Graveyard, right? Oh, yeah, this is so similar. This has got to be it. I'll Barbaro on this, probably. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Oh, he's poisoned as well. Nice. Yeah, I'll Barbaro on this. Hey, it's fine. It's going to be a good day with our Fire Spirits. Oh, no, it died. I didn't know. I thought it would stay alive. I messed up. I think I fumbled. They don't lose off that. We'll see. That's a good good Ice Spirit, though. We're chilling. It cleans it up. It's a dead Knight. So I don't have to spend any extra elixir or anything like that. All right, so we're traded. We traded even. It's important to not overcommit and overspend stuff for no reason. That's fine. I mean, I feel like that's not great for him. Do this. Other side, eh? Look at Spirit Goblins. Kind of annoying. I was trying to go really far away from that so we get nothing. It's fine, though, maybe? Maybe I can poop out more Spirit Goblins. I don't know. I was hoping I get more than him. That's all I want. One more? I didn't get anything else. Not rough. Cycle Knight in the back. Berserker first for sure. Yo, what is this happening? What is happening here? Why are my cards tripping out? I really don't like the mirror matchup that much, as you guys can probably tell. Yeah, that's a good poison for us to get out. Immediately Graveyard his butt. That card is so obnoxious, man. I mean, a lot of these cards are obnoxious. I just had to kill those Spear Goblins, I think. I mean, maybe they're my Berserker Cooks. Looks a lot better for us, honestly. Lob the Graveyard here and just block the bridge. Yeah, I think I win. I mean, I'm just going to block the bridge with the Knight and then do this and then this, and I win. Hundo P, I win this, right? I don't know how well this works for us, but I think it just went... Ah, no, dude, he's cooked. He's fried. He does not know how to play the mirror matchup that much. That was good for us. We played that pretty well. We blocked the bridge, had the Spear Goblins tank, and now he's just done. GG, bro. Light work. You guys can copy this strategy of, like, blocking the bridge. I don't even think the Goblin Hut is, like, that good. I think it works if you want to. I think Berserker is definitely the best option on defense. It attacks really fast. So I would go Berserker on top of the Graveyard and block the bridge with your Knight. And then they can't do anything. So that's great. All right, we're one game away from 15K. Let's go, baby. Let's go. SirTag is the only streamer that I know that doesn't do a short stream, which is a W. Yeah, I try not to inflate my viewer count. You know, doing shorts does not mean that you are actually getting those amount of views. You are getting people that watch you and they're scrolling through, and then it counts as a view. So it's like, you know, all you guys that are watching right now, anyone that's watching as a VOD, we actually have as a real viewer, which is awesome. What's up? Just woke up, drinking coffee, waiting for my girlfriend to go out. Hey, hopefully you guys have an awesome day. If you're waking up on the East Coast especially, hopefully you guys have a phenomenal one. And if you're watching this later on, I hope you're still having a good day, no matter when or where you're watching, for real. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get the last game, guys. Here, let's lock in. Graveyard would be interesting. Yeah, the Graveyard is really good. It's one of the best cards in the game, for sure. One of the best win conditions, one of the strongest cards. Holy hell! That was illegal behavior. Oh my gosh, we're running it. We're running in this town. We're running it. Oh, baby. Did you guys see the Fire Spirit just jump onto two things at once that it shouldn't have? And it jumped on the cannon, too. And it also, the furnace outranges cannon. Can't hit the furnace. It can't hit the furnace. This is diabolical. It's so silly. It's so silly. This card is so good. I'm telling you guys, with Graveyard especially, this deck is the best deck in the game to consistently push up to 15,000 trophies with. It is by far the best. It's not going to get nerfed either. It works so well right now. They will not nerf this again. This is it. This is great. For like the entire season, you guys can push up to 15K. And if you wanted to and you don't have Evolve Furnace, you can always run Evolve Witch. That works fine too. Furnace is a little bit better, obviously, but Evolve Witch still works. It's nice that you can make substitutions in the deck. So just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, you're not cooked if you can't play this specific version. Anyway, we're in a Graveyard and we're going to straight up poison whatever the heck happens here. Oh, you just lost. You definitely just lost, right? The Ice Spirit's going to kill the skeletons. Or my Berserker's got it. So much damage too. So this is looking like it's a Graveyard counter with Evolved Skeletons. And that's his best answer. Which isn't a good option for him at all. And it's definitely a balloon deck, right? Because we see Ice Golem and Furnace. So I have to be cognizant of that. There is a chance that I get cooked by some crazy stuff. I think we cycle Night and slow down and simmer down for a little bit maybe. Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go Furnace. Because we can poison on a Furnace and then also his other stuff on the other side if we want. Definitely better for us. We can eat the Fire Spirit damage too. It's fine. Maybe not. No, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot it's Hog Rider. How did I forget it was Hog Rider? How did I forget that? Oh, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I'm not going to fit. That's pretty funny. Our Berserker is not going to put in as much work. We can straight poison, like, literally the cannon. I'm okay for getting that damage and just killing it. So we get more skeleton damage. It's kind of fun. We'll Ice Spirit on the Ice Spirit. Then we'll Berserker on the Hog Rider. And then we'll go in for a Hut just because he's going to have to Fireball this for fun. For funsies. Oh, never mind. He's going to do that. We should probably not Knight this, but I don't want to take any damage. I don't think I should have. I'm going to Graveyard with the Barbarrel crossing the bridge because I think he's going to try to stop it from crossing the bridge. So I might as well just get whatever I can and just get the poison damage. This is risky to do because I need to have enough elixir for the Hut, and he probably Hog Riders, but I think he has to defend the Graveyard Skeletons. I don't think he has the luxury of doing anything else. Ooh, no, he's going to all in me. Yeah, he's definitely going to all in me. If the Hog goes towards this, it's kind of good for us. And we just Barbarrel on everything. We're fine. We're okay. It's okay to be sad. As long as the skeletons don't cook me. Because the Furnace just has no health. So it's like, it's not even that scary, you know? It's not even that scary. It's just scary if you are someone that is having to play into it. And then you just like don't know what you're doing. I'm going to throw a Graveyard, an Ice Spirit, and then a Poison. And this should win us the game. Because he has to go Skellies on this. He's playing so well. Like, honestly, I'm impressed by your gameplay. But also at the same time, it's just... There's not much you can do to recover here. We'll pull this as far as possible. We'll go for a Knight to block whatever he drops here, which is going to be a Furnace. And then we'll Furnace on the other side. Even if he hits that, we can go for a Ice Spirit with a Berserker. Probably full counter with no hits, I think. It's still got a hit. Well played, bro. All right, we're going to throw a Graveyard here. Drop it really far off to the side because I'm so sick of that cannon. I don't even think that there's a good placement from the skeletons, but I don't care. GG, man. It's not very fair to play into this deck. I cannot believe we pushed all the way up with literally 2 losses. That was it. 2 losses the entire stream. Both of them were totally in my control. And man, this deck, it might be the best one in the game. It might be it. This deck might be slapping out here. Wait. We're higher than Muhammad Light. We actually are. That's kind of funny. He's here. And where are we? Where are we? So we're at, yeah, 50. I mean, they all stopped, right? So it is funny, though. It is kind of funny. We did it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you guys want to see more content like this in the future. And let me know if you guys want to see more live pushes where it's an entire push all the way up. But I'll show you guys the battle log before we leave, just for proof for anyone that's, coming in later. So this was some draft games that don't really matter. But we started from the bottom right here at 1290. Well, 12,900. And then we just pushed up. We took one loss here. Unfortunately, the guy played well. He baited me. He got really good interaction. I wonder how good he was. Doesn't really show. It seems like this is a mini account or something. That seems like a mini account. Bro definitely played way better than that. So I don't know. Feels like a mini account, especially. Like, I don't really know what his real rank is. I played okay. I think I just played poorly. Ultimate champion. Yeah, I shouldn't have lost that one. I just didn't play well. And then I let a lumberjack through. I took 10 million. Lumberjack's still scary when that happens. So never sleep on lumberjack, apparently. Then we won all the other games. So we literally lost 2 games the entire stream. That was awesome. Really appreciate everyone being here. Check out the pinned comment if you want to see a full-length video on the Evolve Furnace and its true strength right as it was released, because that card was hilarious. If you have not seen that, it was actually the funniest thing ever. And as I said before, you can actively play that exact deck and not worry about it at all. Like, if you are playing it, you just swap out the freaking mirror for a Spirit Empress or a Mega Minion, and then the deck in the video works extremely, extremely well. So I'd recommend that for anyone that's wondering or like wanting to enjoy that experience. Another thing that you guys could do is there is a Minion Horde deck that's super, super strong that is it's gotten a pretty big buff with, just how good minions have been now. You can check that out in the pinned comment as well. And then lastly, Clash Royale did end up buffing a Golem Battle Healer deck, and that was super silly. So if you want to see a Golem Battle Healer that got buffed, check that out in the pinned comment. If you want to see a Minion Horde deck that got buffed, check that out in the pinned comment. And then obviously the Furnace that got a nerf, but like seeing it before the nerf, and then the deck still works with slight adjustments, swapping out the mirror for a Mega Minion or a Spirit Empress. All 3 of those videos will be in the pinned comment. No matter when or where you guys are watching, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you guys so much for being here.